What is going on, everyone? My name is the California Cougar, and I'm currently in my car right now because I don't want to get loud inside my house. I don't want to wake any of my housemates up, but I decided to come on here to give my final thoughts on the San Francisco Giants season. So who we got in the chat here? Network 98. Hello, Network 98. Yeah, so Game 5 just ended about 45 minutes ago, something like that, and sadly the Giants lost. Final score 2-1. Dodgers will move on to the NLCS to face the Braves. And what a disappointing way to end the season. I mean, I'll get to that. Did you see Tampa Bay versus the Eagles? No, I did not, because the NLDS Game 5 was going on at the same time, so I never really checked on that. I actually don't know who won. I know Tampa Bay was up, though. But, yeah, I need to address a couple things, because obviously the Giants had won 107 games before the end of the season. They took to the division title, and it looked like they were poised to make a deep run into the playoffs. Unfortunately, that did not happen. And what a sad way to end the season. I mean, seriously. 2-1, hold on. I'm going to turn my light off for a second. Just because someone's coming. Okay, they're passing. Alright, someone was driving past. Where the hell did I... God damn. Oh, wrong light. There we go. Okay, but... yeah, I mean, what a terrible way to end the season, really. First of all, congrats to the Dodgers. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. It hurts to say it, because they're our biggest rivals, but yeah, congrats to them. They beat us today. Although, did they beat us legitimately? I don't really know, because these freaking umpires who umpired this game made some of the worst calls I think I've ever seen in the playoffs. Who the hell was in charge of the umpires this game? I seriously want to know. Wilmer Flores, okay. Ninth inning. A check swing. The first base umpire calls that a swing for strike 3. Are you kidding me? We saw the replay. It wasn't even freaking close. It was not even close to a swing. Now, granted, I don't know if that would have mattered. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Maybe Wilmer Flores would have hit a home run afterwards. I don't know. Either way, the bat was taken out of Flores' hands because of this stupid-ass umpire who doesn't know what a freaking swing is. Oh my god, I want to curse so badly right now. I'm so mad. Because the stupid-ass umpire does not know what a swing is. Absolutely terrible. Why is this guy managing a playoff game? This guy's paid, what, freaking tens of thousands of dollars per game to make umpire a fair game and make fair calls? And yet you do that? That is not okay. MLB, I swear to God, you better do something about these umpires. Give us the freaking robot umps. I don't care anymore. I don't want these jackasses to keep ruining playoff games. And yeah, I know Dodger fans are probably going to come on here and say, like, oh, well, Darren Ruff, that check swing earlier in the game, he clearly went around, and yet that wasn't called. That was 2 freaking months ago. Yeah, like that check swing ended up mattering. You guys beat us in the freaking NLDS, so it's not like that mattered anyway. Get the hell out of there with that. And you know, if the Giants had won this game, Dodger fans would be given the same old excuses. They would probably be coming on, they would probably be going live on YouTube saying the same damn thing. And yet, this is what happens. The Giants work their asses off. Logan Webb pitches a good game. Who is this? Total Gamers. Typical Giants fan. Typical Giants fan excuses. Oh, yeah, like you Dodgers fans weren't making excuses earlier this year. Braves get home field advantage in the NLCS because the Dodgers were the wild card. That is true, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. I will talk about that. Now, I will say this. The Giants' offense today had so many missed opportunities. They've had a lot of those all series. A lot of missed opportunities. Just couldn't hit with runners in scoring position at all. So hopefully they address that. Hopefully Kapler and management, well, I guess it wouldn't really be Kapler, but I guess it would be more of a management thing. But yeah, I guess. So yeah, I'm not a Dodgers fan, but it's the Giants' offense fault. I will say that, yes, the Giants had a lot of missed opportunities in this game, so it's not entirely on the umpires. However, let's talk about the fourth inning, shall we? The fourth inning of this game. Chris Bryant is up to bat, right? He gets ahead in the count, 3-1. Which, by the way, the one strike in the count that time, yeah, that was a pitch outside the zone, yet that was called a strike. Very next pitch, ball 4. Should have been called ball 4, but no. Umpire decides, oh, it's a strike, even though it's way outside the zone. Wasn't even close. And you know what? If Chris Bryant had got on, there would have been runners at first and second with nobody out. And during the next batter, Julio Urias threw a wild pitch. That would have advanced the runners to second and third with nobody out. There's a good chance the Giants get at least one run in there. Like probably on that ground, on the next ground out. I think it was a ground out. So yeah, that very well could have cost us a run. Instead, Chris Bryant ends up striking out. Like, I'm sorry, what? I hate the Giants so much. Thank God they lost. Okay. Why do you hate the Giants? You said you're not a Dodgers fan. But I'm sorry. These umpires really screwed us over this game. Yes, the offense was bad. They could have been a lot better. They could have been way better. And yet, they just had to... I grew up with them. Okay. Yet these umpires just had to take the bat out of Chris Bryant's hands, basically. Something that very well could have cost us a run. Game probably would have been tied. Probably would have gone to extra innings. So, yeah. Like, I don't know what the hell. I think if Dodgers get home field versus... Or Dodgers got... Hold on. Let me see this chat. I think if Dodgers got home field versus Braves, Braves lose. But Braves get home field and we want revenge from last year. That is true. I am rooting for the Braves. I will say that. I am rooting hard for the Braves. They look great in the NLDS against the Brewers. Granted, the Brewers have a terrible offense. Like, their offense was terrible in that series. They got shut out twice. Just like the Dodgers did, yet the Giants' offense couldn't make up for it. But yeah, the Braves, I hope they win. I seriously do. I seriously want them to win. It's sad that Ronald Acuna Jr. is not there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But the Braves have shown their resilience this year. I think maybe they could put up a fight, but I don't know. They're gonna need Max Fried, Ian Anderson, and Charlie Morton to pitch well in that series. We got another comment here. Flores would have struck out next pitch. We don't know that. We don't know that. We'll never know that now. Maybe he would have. Maybe he wouldn't. Maybe he would have hit a walk-off home run. Maybe he would have hit a game-tying hit. Maybe he would have walked. I don't know. We'll never know that. Like, maybe he would have, maybe he wouldn't. But I wouldn't know that. But we wouldn't know that. And by the way, for any of you questioning this hat, this is not a Red Sox hat. You can look very closely here. This is not a Red Sox logo. Look up the Red Sox logo. It is a Boston hat, but it's not a Red Sox hat. Unfortunately, I don't have a Giants hat at the moment. I'm just wearing my Buster Posey jersey. But yeah, so Anyway, I mean, good luck to the Braves. Hopefully they can knock the Dodgers out. They can get some revenge. I got tickets for Braves game 2. Awesome. Have fun at the game, man. I mean, or actually, I don't know if you're a man or what's your name? Metacom. Have fun at the game, man. I wish I could go to a playoff game. Unfortunately, I can't really afford to. Plus, I'm in Arizona. I'm nowhere close to any of the stadiums right now. But yeah, have fun at the game, man. Hopefully you have a good time. But yeah, good luck to the Braves. I don't really have much else to say. I mean, hopefully the Giants can address that offense in the offseason because it looked horrible during this series. Yes, I mean, yes, the Giants did have some big hits in this series. Buster Posey hit a homer. Bryant hit a homer at one point. Crawford, I know, hit a homer. Like, I'm sure some of the Giants players will at least get votes for awards. They're not going to win anything, but, well, except maybe comeback player of the year and manager of the year. But, I mean, that's just a terrible way to end the season. On a freaking check swing that was nowhere close to a swing. And yet they call it strike 3. So, yeah. I mean, talk your smack, Dodgers fans. They're they're going to be talking a lot of smack about this. But truthfully, I don't know if they deserve it. Not with the umpires making calls like that. I mean, that was just horrible today. I don't know on what planet that's a swing. Or on what planet Chris Bryant's 2 strikes, called strikes, are actually strikes. Like, this was just like last year, the 2020 season, the final game of the season. If the Giants win that game, they're in the playoffs. They were down by 1 run, I think, in the 9th inning. And I think it was Austin Slater that had the bat taken out of his hands on a called strike 3 that was literally a mile outside the zone. And they did that like 3 or 4 times in that game last year. This feels very similar. Just take the bat out of Flores' hands and Bryant's hands. Just absolutely terrible. I don't know what these goddamn umpires are thinking. But, oh my God. I don't want the Dodgers to win the World Series. Like, I know there's some Giants fans out there that said they would root for the Dodgers if it's Dodgers versus Astros. Are you actually a Giants fan? If you're a Giants fan, you don't root for your rivals. That's like the number one thing. Yes, I know the Astros cheated in 2017, but still, you never root for your rivals in the playoffs, especially the Dodgers. Like, that just feels like a sin to me. So, yes, I will not be rooting for the Dodgers in the playoffs. I will be rooting for either the Astros or the Red Sox or even the Braves if they make it to, or even the Braves in the NLCS. Hopefully, hopefully the Braves can, considering they got absolutely stomped by the Dodgers throughout this season. I don't think, did they win a single game against the Dodgers this year? Like in the regular season? I don't even know. But that was just absolutely freaking horrible. What a terrible way to end the season. But yeah, guys, that's all I really have to say. In the offseason, I mean, the Giants are losing a lot of guys. Johnny Cueto's going to be gone. Desclafani, Kevin Gausman, those guys are probably going to be gone. Alex Wood will be gone. I think Logan Webb is the only starting pitcher that we have that is coming back. Which, by the way, shout out to Logan Webb. You pitched your ass off tonight. 7 innings, 4 hits, a walk and a run, 7 strikeouts. You pitched your ass off tonight. This guy's going to be an ace for us. He's going to be our ace next year. And I think he could get into the Cy Young conversation within the next couple years. He really could. he showed signs of being like the next Matt Cain or Madison Bumgarner. Probably more so Matt Cain, but yeah, good job, Logan Webb. You kept us in the game. Like, you made sure that the Dodgers didn't score too many runs. Tyler Rogers, you did a nice job as well. Camilo Duvall, I mean, unfortunately, he's the one that ended up blowing it for us, but he was pretty much lights out up until this game. So I can't really, like, every closer has a bad game every now and then. Duvall just had it at the worst possible time, so I can't really fault him for it. The pitching today was fantastic. Even Kevin Gausman, he came out of the pen to relieve Duvall, and he got us through the 9th inning. But yeah, Dodgers put out Max Scherzer in the 9th, and there was just no getting past that, I don't think. I mean, I don't know. Chris Bryant got a base hit. Was it Bryant? I actually don't. No, it wasn't a base hit. It was an error. Chris Bryant got on in an error. But yeah, hopefully in the offseason the Giants can address their starting pitching issue. Maybe they can get Gausman back or DeSclafani or Wood even. If they can get one of those guys back. They're not going to get Cueto back. Cueto's an old washed-up scrub at this point. So they're not going to get him back. But hopefully they can address that starting pitching. Maybe they can re-sign Chris Bryant. Chris Bryant was fantastic in this series, by the way. He's another standout player. He kept our offense alive. Posey was overall pretty good in this series as well. I mean, a lot of people like to say that if Brandon Belt were in this game, that would have saved us. I don't know if it would. Plus, the Dodgers didn't have Max Muncy, and Max Muncy is a known Giants killer. So, yeah, we didn't have to face him, thank God. But still, it didn't matter. But yeah, that's for anyone who says, oh, if we had Belt, we would have won. Like, I don't know that. But the Dodgers, though, they move on. The Giants don't. It's a sad way to end the season. That's all I got for you guys today. So, I mean, really, hopefully the Giants can address their offense and maybe their pitching in the offseason. But, yeah, that'll be for another day. But yeah, guys, that's all I've got to say. So make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you want to see more videos in the future. And I don't really know what video I'm going to make next, but I'm going to go cool down a little bit, I think. I'm very heated right now. Just a terrible, terrible way to end a season. On a terrible call by the umpire. I can't believe you just can't end a game like that. It would have been much better if Flores had actually legitimately struck out. Like if he had actually swung or maybe was caught looking or if he had like hit a ground ball for an out. I wouldn't be nearly as heated then. But to take the bat out of his hands in a super important spot is just criminal to me. So, yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. So, until that next video, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos to come in the future. And until the next video, once again, my name is the California Cougar, and always remember to stay California cool. Peace.